Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and it is the 1st of October, which means Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life is starting 30 Days of Sketches round 6, and Moira and I have decided to go crazy with her again and join her all month. So this is where we are starting. So this is a super fun sketch. I am not sure where it comes from. Christy may know, so definitely check out her channel as well as, of course, Moira's. And then there's tons of people playing along with us. So make sure that you head down to the description box below, because there is going to be a list of everybody who is playing along. And I think it's going to have their channels, and there's some on Instagram. Super fun. So let's see, what am I doing? So I flipped the sketch. I did bigger strips of paper. I don't usually use kind of themey items, but for this particular set of pictures, we had gone to the National Dinosaur Monument, and I was in Tuesday morning and I saw this 6x6 paper pad, and I was like, I have to have that. Like, I have all these dinosaur pictures. So that being said, I did go ahead and purchase it. Now most of my album is go the scenic route, but I figure it's okay. I'm good with it. So I cut the papers, I think they're 1-inch strips, and then I kind of staggered them and then took them to my sewing machine and just ran a single stitch through the center of each of the pieces of paper in white thread. And then I am going to back my photo with several different pieces of the leftover pieces of paper. So my photo is 4x6. And so what this photo is actually of the quarry. And so there is just like, it's like a boneyard of dinosaur bones. It's so crazy. Like, yeah. So definitely was super cool. So there's lots of pictures, but this is kind of like the overview of that. Now there is that banner in the sketch, and I'm like, I'm going to use a banner. But then I was like, well, I flipped the sketch on the side and it's going to look a little funny if I put it where it's supposed to go. So I'm not going to. It's going to go up there in that left upper hand corner. And then from that same thickers set, I am going to pull this and awesome. And then I am going to eventually go through my thickers and find letters for is. But in the meantime, I decide to pull this Amy Tan sticker sheet. It's like craft black and white and gold. And I'm going to pull a couple of pieces from that. I don't have any dinosaur type embellishments, and I didn't feel like fussy cutting. So this is what I did. I do 3 full clusters, and then it has an alpha. So I decided to add that for the is, and then I didn't like the white. So I thought, okay, well, let's just color it in, right? Well, coloring it in didn't work very well. It looks terrible. So I'm like, yeah, those are going. And they're just going in the garbage, honestly. So I decide that I do want black. So I pull these thickers out, and they're black, and they're that same kind of puffy, shiny black as the banner. So I thought that was a good idea, because then it pulled it in a couple of other areas. Well, I guess only another area, but that's okay. So my title is This Is Awesome, which Honestly, if you ever get to that part of Utah, definitely go to the quarry. Now, the Dinosaur National Monument actually goes, like, it spans from Utah to Colorado. But if you go to the Colorado side, they don't have any bones, which is interesting. So definitely make sure that you go to the Utah side and take the tram to the quarry. Because like I said, totally, totally awesome. So because that is gold, I figured a couple of those other pops of gold would be good as well, that are in that sticker sheet. And I should add that sticker sheet to my How to Kill a Kit with Style of extra embellishments, because I'm doing a pretty good job of trying to get it used up. So now that I have my clusters and I've popped, I think the only thing that I popped up on foam was the camera and the floral. Now I'm going to finish off with some Spiegelmom scrap sequins. Now these ones are called Smoothie Mix, and they're gorgeous. Like, those colors totally go with this dinosaur paper, the blues and the greens and the reds. So I'm just doing my little like clusters of 3. I did 2 around the title, 1 around the floral cluster. I'm adding 2 up there in the top by the banner, kind of like to represent like holding, like the sequins are kind of like holding the banner, kind of is what I'm going for. And then I have a thing with cameras. I feel like something needs to go in the center of the camera. So what better thing to put in the center of the camera than a sequin? So that is what I'm going to do. I do opt for red, and I think it looks amazing. So I do have some close-ups for you. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Again, make sure you go check out the description box and see who else is playing. So as of right now, I see Roni and JQ and Kristen and Jody and Liz as well. So remember to wear